though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
Gather round! Treat your ears!
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
It would allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Ah, now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Would you mind coming over here?
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my speciality.
Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side.
Plainly speaking, 'tis... a bother.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
Always another errand for me to replenish my stock.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by...
Need anything? Many thanks.
I do.
Need anything? Many thanks. Might as well take a look while... You're here, eh? Stop by again soon.
Gather round! Treat your ears!
Let us proceed to the next location. Unless you've any objections arisen, I will plot our course from the nearest location. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's Eastern edge. That's not far from here. That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
I pray my efforts aid your cause.
I'll just pick this up.
Follow me, if you would.
Nice armor you've got.
Everyone has their own reasons for doing battle, but knowing that doesn't make it any easier to join the fray.
Right you are.
I'll combine my magic with yours so you might cast the spell more quickly.
Dare I say it?
I discovered a shortcut near here while exploring in another world. Shall I show it to you?
Passage. Here. Truly. There are secrets around every corner.
No equal bits about you. We needn't go barging in.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Onward. Our work is not yet done. On to the nearest location.
The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge.
That's not far from here.
You have my protection.
Too slow!
What more can be done?
Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Hope to see you again.
Anything for you, Arisen. Off I go. You'll not live to regret this.
Incredible. Never have I encountered such strategy. It's not what I expected.
left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry.
Pleasantly cool here. What for the canopy overhead?
We are not alone here. Monsters lurk nearby. I sense them.
I quite agree.
Watch out for the choppers!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Flawless execution.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack. In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it. I happen to understand Elvish, Master. grown accustomed to traveling with these same faces. Naught like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey. I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
Let us press on with our next objective. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, ARISEN? The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Berman's eastern edge. That's not far from here. Frey, follow me.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
Where do you think you're going, eh? Get back here.
Come, follow my example.
Splendid. Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use. Follow me, if you would.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
Here we go again.
We fight. To arms!
Violin. I shan't allow any further harm.
I hope this serves to convey my appreciation.
You'll not live to regret this.
Pray, follow me.
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
Protect the shipment! Steel yourselves! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
Fee, how did this happen? We must defend the cargo. They're a tenacious...
If 'tis discipline your company lacks, I can provide.
Our task.
I thank you for coming to our aid. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
Now to report to Captain Brant. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
These writings could be of import.
The one we seek isn't here. Perchance we've come at the wrong time.
The current hour ill suits our progress. Let us visit an inn or make camp and set out again later.
Welcome. I've been to tie my boots.
Well met, sir. Just a short rest.
Mayhap I ought to ask about
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here. We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brant.
Welcome to this. We serve all manner of fine ales here.
Wonderful. This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful. Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and I found a place with some useful materials for enhancing our equipment. I've a knack for gathering items, and huzzah! We must inform Captain
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tail bite.
Must you run so fast?
Well, men, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the former...
There are worse things than turning...
Welcome.
I've a feeling fortune shall favor us this day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Peruse at your leisure.
No sense dwelling on what others think.
Gotta be somewhere to make some quick calls.
Sure, we'll have trolling.
Aftermarket item.
Peruse at your leisure. When you agree to last.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
Welcome, and well met.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
The other day, I chanced now. That's not so strange.
Frightful mystique. In the north of Rome.
Oh dear. What am I to do? Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're... I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not. I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in the... I'd be much obliged. It sound appealing?
I fear I'm not useful.
Shall we report this development to Captain Bront? I believe I can guide you to the person in question. How might I serve you, Arisen? Now to report to Captain Bront.
Well met, sir.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And show a story entertainment.
Welcome to the start. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the finest. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the finest brews in. Come back anytime. Welcome to the Star Tropic. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup? Always a pleasure. Welcome to the Star. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Always a pleasure. Oh, apologies, Master. My mind was 1,000 leagues away.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance?
I long for the times when I was always on my feet.
Do come again.
I've things to do, if you don't mind.
You got a hankering for something? Let...
Lots to do. Have precious little time. Hope I can make some decent pay.
I don't know where the hell Buddy at. He's usually right here next to the bar. We can go to the inn again.
You wish me to return? At once, Master.
Wait a couple days at least and see.
You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to...
We must rest.
though the sun is still up.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well?
Nothing.
Oh, we see. Our village fairs of late, Master. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Sir Arisen, thank heavens you've come. Saurians have claimed the village yet again. If you can believe, just when almost all of the villagers had arrived as well. Oh, why must these scaly fiends beset us so?
Oi, what are you doing standing about when there's work to be done?
Jonas, this is the good sir I spoke of. The one who called the Saurians for us.
Is that right? Then I expect you to aid us with this mess, stranger. You did it once afore, eh? Only natural you'd help finish the job.
My apologies for the chief's temperament. Yet he speaks truly. We have need of your strength. Pray, cull the beasts as you did before, sir. I dare say you are the only one upon whom we can depend.
More Saurians. Let's deliver them swift and ensure them safety. There, Master! Saurians!
Fire's fury shan't be an aid against this foe. Ha! How do you like that? Prison has been drenched.
I merely did as duty demands.
Well said. That was well fought. There's no one
The Saurians are no more, I see. That's twice you've come to our rescue now. You're more than a friend to our village, Sir Arisen. You are a hero. Truly, we cannot...
Here he is! I found our troublemaker!
Jonas! What is the meaning of this?
This blasted beastren went and ventured into Stormwind Cave. How many times have we said none are to tread there? But he just had to poke his nose where it didn't belong. There can be no doubt he's the one who incited the Saurians' attack.
Forgive me. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Trust a beast.
Jonas! Surely there's no need for such talk.
You would say that, wouldn't you? Seems to me beastrons go causing problems, and we humans are lumped with the job of cleaning up after them.
Jonas, please! You're being ridiculous.
There!
I do apologize. It would seem things have turned rather... But we mustn't let this sour your triumph. You came to our aid when we needed it most, and for that, you have our gratitude, Sir Arisen. I do hope you shall visit us again anon.
It was a rotten note to end things on. I do hope Sir Theron will be alright. Shall we report this development to Captain Grant? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
No sense weighing down my pack with rotten food. I'll dispose of it now, before the stink sets in.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours sleep?
As you wish. I shall return directly.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the ARISEN grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. 'Tis a symbol of my own gratitude.
Excellent work, Master. We have fulfilled our duty to satisfaction.
Indeed. You've culled more than your fair share of monsters. I expect tales of your valor will soon be told in taverns.
Well said.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true ARISEN. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation.
Over here, if you please. It would seem we need to visit the palace. Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
Say, well, if you do visit... This looks like trouble.
I grow restless when I do this.
You! Need anything?
I can tell half as many lies as my parents. A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way?
This looks like trouble.
Want to try to enjoy life where and when I
Nodding off where I stand.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, you needn't worry about many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
Right you are. Shall we get some rest then?
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust? I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound I know where we can find the necessary materials to enhance your equipment.
Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. Monsters have gotten bolder of late and more ferocious. One found.
I'd sooner stay out in battle, were it possible.
I can't take it anymore.
I switched to sight once I said
I could spend all day here. I could use a bit of fun to brighten up.
Time to be heading home.
Oh, what's nice to see everyone in fine spirits.
I've got nothing for you.
I suppose I could use a moment to catch my breath.
Good will come of today. I just know it. Isn't there anything to do?
Lots to do. Have precious little time.
Dirt so far up my nose,
Well then, how might I be of service?
All this worrying
How might I be of service? Moving my base.
You!
I can't wait to see what the day holds.
You! You!
My dad fucking blind, yo. He was just right the fuck here. Let me see what this quest says again. Make contact with the mysterious figure who has been shadowing your every step. A shadow dog, your every step. Perhaps sent by someone who did not take kindly to you prying into the palace affairs. You had best confront this individual and find out their intent. Contend with your pursuer, but they don't tell me how. Like when I catch this nigga and try to talk to him, he doesn't say shit. That's him right now.
Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next pay.
What the open road has in store for me today.
You!
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
This looks like trouble.
Let's not be hasty now.
I shall be your shadow.
That's all he says.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by you.
That's what I had to do. Attack him.
My. I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. What? Can't you think of a reason? I'd thought you a keener wit than that. Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please. I was to report on your comings and goings, you see. But I suppose that job's over. Now you found me out? So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further. Aye. You'll have your coin. That's how this works, isn't it? Greed will get you nowhere, friend. But worry not. You won't need it where you're headed.
Feast your eyes on this!
Not more can be done.
What? I trust aught's well, sir.
Well met. You are come to Shakir's Inn, a place of respite for the weary traveller. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the...
There are worse things than
Welcome.
A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on. On? Shall we make for Burnworth Palace?
While we're here, shall we take care of that other task we were entrusted with as well?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot... do everything at once.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found?
We have arrived.
Would that all my days were so true.
Lost track of time. This place is...
Wait for the new equipment coming.
Are the new recruits battle ready yet?
Prayer's a waste of time. No one's listening. Always sets me to thinking, this place. If I see that rat again, I'll gut him myself.
I'd sooner stay out of battle where it's possible. I would fain aid you if you are in need.
Much is said of the Arisen, though I confess I little understand it.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
Naught compares to a
I'd be glad to talk when I'm off duty. Not for it. Cut my teeth in a real
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well.
I cannot afford another night.
Not compared to a real battle. I'd be glad to talk when I'm off duty. I'm at a loss. If you see aught untoward... Not sure I can handle this. Not sure I can handle this. Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this world. Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out.
It's so confusing. I need to get a key for that door upstairs, but they don't even tell you how to get the key or who has the key or where to get the key from. So, and it's a big ass fucking castle. Slip into the palace through the red gate between the hours of midnight and dawn. Search the queen's reader. Oh, between midnight and dawn. I gotta come back later. Okay, then that's where I messed up at. So I need to find a bench and rest a bit.
I've been on my feet all day. I'm in fine.
I dare say I could forget all my... Surely I'm overdue.
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me.
Alright, now it's time to go. Let's save it. Wish me luck.
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
Okay. I don't know if this part of the same quest, but we're gonna follow her. I'm not that strong to be finding nobody by myself, so I can't really get caught like that. If it's one-on-one, I can win, but I know they not gonna do a one-on-one. They gonna jump my ass.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part.
Aye.
Be cautious, Your Majesty.
Thank you, young one.
Tis best you move along. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
It's not like they let you even sneak, like, you feel me? There's no way to, like, crouch or nothing to be walking around sneaky and shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Going the wrong way. I think I'm still good right here. Okay, he saw me. He ain't tripped. Okay, I'm still good downstairs. I think upstairs is the private area.
Who's there?
7. My friend.
Pray, keep your voice low. Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape. Forgive me. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
Prithee inform me when you leave.
What's this? Come to admire my sculptures, have you?
Nigga, who are you?
Oh. To think my eminence as a collector would reach in the ears of the Arisen. If only my collection were complete, I'd fain allow you to inspect it. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to be its centerpiece is yet to arrive. And 'twould wound my pride to have you behold my collection ere 'tis made whole. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, mayhap you'd consider paying a visit to the sculptor in my stead. The man's home is located in Bakbatal. You need only tell him that I eagerly await the...
Shall we seek some answers?
Yes, let's finish this quest first.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak? There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in Queen Regent's office?
A fragment of a letter that was torn to shreds. You can just make out the crest pattern and the name these best you showed us to Captain Brown.
This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Matar, no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that these schemes run deep. To think, these actions weigh even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Disa is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Disa's focus, you have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I am able to offer, I bid you, take this.
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
That's odd.
Queen Regent
There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. A place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo, you say? Naught springs to mind, I'm afraid. Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. Perchance he knows of such a place?
Would you mind coming over here?
Master, 'twould be prudent to rid yourself of any excess items.
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
What shall I do today? Over here, if you please. A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Off we go then.
Ready to forge on? I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Got to sell off what I can while I'm in town.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Few can afford perpetual generosity.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I... Many thanks. May fortune smile.
At last!
Well met, Sir Arisen. Many thanks. May fortune smile up... Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
Let us begin by gathering information.
Indeed, you are correct.
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults.
Good day, sir.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Prayer alone cannot win us this battle.
Why must fate be so cruel?
Causes conflict.
Malcolm's been really into it. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some big discovery.
If our prayers are not heeded. What hope have we?
Got to make room for my next shipment.
Makes my hair stand on end.
Must we beg for guide of pursuit? Can't we make our own next journey?
Ah, a material.
Is there aught I can assist you with?
I'll be here, but standing still is harder than it looks, you know.
Is there aught I can assist you with?
What teachings might... This is a place of prayer. Do keep your voice low.
I fear I've much to attend to.
A moment's prayer can do a world.
I fear I've much to attend.
Please, sir. What teachings myself?
Unless I am much mistaken. We have cause to visit a place not far from here.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
You best watch yourself.
Malcolm. All he's doing of don't know why he bothered.
Shall we report our results?
Will take a better mind than mine to solve this. This year's crops aren't faring so well.
We have
Taken a wrong turn.
Is it true you're the Arisen? That's what I've heard anyhow. Only, I seem to recall someone...
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff.
Interested in my...
This place offers a view of the sea.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
are so costly.
If I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go.
You need me at the Vanguard? Say no more.
Good day to you.
There's no telling what would happen if I didn't.
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge. Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have... There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but let us make haste.
Pick up every little thing you find, and your pack will soon outweigh you. Well, I know it, yet I cannot seem to resist.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought to not lose sight of our guide.
Right you are.
How are we to get through this door?
Over here.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray, tell me if you know of such an individual. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret. Understood?
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here.
This place is amazing. I knew I'd find something down here, but I never... You're always good for a laugh.
The books ne'er seem...
We shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this.
We must be ready for anything.
Is no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Focus. The battle continues.
Well said. You would have us press on without delay? By your will, Arisen.
Where you do not fall prey to the enemy's attack as we pass.
You have my support. We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
I didn't know that's what that do.
wish me to return? At once, Master. I've just remembered. There was another matter we were to attend to hereabouts. Was there not?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Lucky us. That's worth taking.
Life can be tiring even if you've no troubles.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Oh, looking for the Jadeite orb, are you? Can't say I've seen it, or heard of it for that matter. Mind refreshing my memory? It's all coming back to me now. My first stop would be Ibrahim's scrap store. Got to be sure my price is the genuine article, eh? The scrap stores are in the checkpoint rest town. Right?
I have been waiting for you, Arisen. 'Tis locked, Arisen.
We must needs find the key.
One Wakestone shard is a mere rock, but combined they can work miracles.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it. It seems Ibrahim's scrap store offers confidential appraisals of jewels and the like. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
Indeed, you are correct.
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Follow me, if you would.
"'Tis here that the bodies of those who fall in vermin. I beg you to conduct yourself with care and with a reverence befitting of one who walked. Perhaps you've a moment to spare, an ear to lend. Perhaps you've a moment to spare. Your patronage is much.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
May the heavens look kindly upon us.
Such quietude. It's a blessing.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to...
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
This inspires naught but misgivings. Welcome.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well?
Peruse at your leisure.
A stroll ought to clear my mind, son.
Welcome, and well met.
You know when you breathe your last.
I don't tell half as many lies as my
Aftermarket, I
parents.
guess.
This place is awful dull. Can't complain, mind.
Well met, sir.
Look as long as you please.
Nothing's harder than living an honest.
I've little enough gold to spend as tis.
Coming here always calms me down.
Peruse at your leisure.
Naught of import ever happens here, anyhow.
Why is everyone always in such a hurry?
Welcome, and well met.
Nothing's harder than living an honest life.
A nice place for a picnic.
Well met, sir.
So tired. I've barely the vim to tie my boots.
A nice place for a picnic.
Welcome, and well met.
Ain't no sense thinking too far ahead anyhow.
Aftermarket, I go.
This is my favorite place in all
Peruse at your leisure.
This place is awful dull. Can't
Why is
complain,
everyone
mind.
always in such a hurry?
Welcome, and well met.
Gotta be somewhere to make some quick calls.
I've little enough gold to spend as tis.
Well met, sir.
Coming here always calms me down.
Want some in a real battle? I'll prove my worth.
Welcome, and well met.
Ain't in the mood to stir up trouble today.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Well met, sir.
A stroll ought to clear my mind some. There's got to be something fun to do.
Want some in a real battle? I'll prove my worth.
Let's take it easy today.
What delights might there be to find in town today?
Rising.
This ox cart's bound for the check. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I lament this calling I've chosen at times.
Off we trot.
It is well tiring being so
Polishing my
alert
armor
all
can
day
wait till the
long.
morn. I must
I'm in a fine spectacle today.
shift's only just begun.
It is well tiring being so alert all day long. Waters are running.
Polishing my armor can wait till the morning.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Those recruits have no pommel from point.
Lots to look forward to after a long day of work.
Lots to do. Have precious little time.
We've got goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Nicely done.
I merely did as duty demands.
Splendid.
You'll not live to regret this.
How dare you! What to make of this?
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Well, this is no good. I can't let myself get distracted.
When does my watch end?
Twas a bumpy ride, but we've...
Wolves, eh? Mayhap you should seek out the putrid cave. While en route to deal with another matter, I only wish I'd been permitted to investigate the area myself, but at the time we were merely passing through. But I can tell you where it is, sir. You'll find it on the eastern road. It is my understanding that the creatures hoard their prey within. Mayhap the lad yet lives, fortune willing. If you are thinking of venturing in there yourself, pray make haste.